He played with confidence, determination, and style, with a gift of unlimited potential, until one fateful day when his career took an altered trajectory. Jim Nelford's story has all the twists and turns of a Hollywood sports epic. Young talent, early struggles, heartbreaking defeats, a tragic accident, and a remarkable comeback. And it all began with a passion for golf.
One thing that really appealed to me about golf is you could be as good as you wanted to be. You know, you get the Golf Digest magazines as a kid, and you got the great color pictures. I remember they did a great article where they had a bunch of Masters pictures, and the colors were so vivid. I put those all around my room. Just the fact that, that I love the game and have a passion for the game. There isn't anything I'd rather be doing.
James Cameron Nelford swung into the world on June 28, 1955. He was born and raised in the middle-class Vancouver suburb of Burnaby. The youngest of 4 kids, Jim had fun vying for attention.
Jim was the entertainer in the family. Kids always said Jim has something funny to say.
Jim always had a great sense of humor. Jim's a kid who loved life right from the time he could talk.
Sibling rivalry fostered Jim's competitive nature early in life, by and large part since his brother was only 14 months his elder. The 2 boys were joined at the hip, the youngest eager to keep pace.
We were into all sports together, and baseball, basketball, hockey, so it was pretty nuts. And Dad got his degree at UBC in physical education, so he was more than happy to teach us whatever he could.
My dad was quite an athlete himself, and so we were always playing something and always doing something, even when it was raining in Vancouver.
Jim excelled at a number of sports growing up on Canada's west coast, but if not for summer camping trips east, golf may have passed him by.
My Uncle Tom actually had a cabin back in southeastern Saskatchewan at Moose Mountain Provincial Park back there, and they had sand greens, and Aunt Olive and Uncle Tom and Dad and Jim and I would go out and play sometimes.
If my dad was playing, then I'd play with my mother's clubs. My mother was playing, I'd play with my dad's clubs, and my dad was left-handed and mother was right-handed. It didn't matter to me, so I just wanted to get out there and hit the ball and chase it around.
There was one par 5 there that I couldn't reach no doggone way in 2. And one time, maybe the wind was with us, but the little son of a gun, he reached that green in 2, and I thought, holy mackerel.
I always felt like I had a good balanced baseball swing, and I could shoot the puck in hockey, and so I had enough talent where I could hit it solidly, and I never had a problem with hitting it straight when I was younger.
He played throughout high school, hoisting the BC Junior Trophy at age 17. Basically self-taught, he developed a unique style that saw him swing right, but putt left-handed.
He was strong basically all around, great off the tee, good iron game. He was able to get the ball around. He was just kind of a good thinker on the golf course as well, seemed to manage his game well and get the most out of everything he did have.
When I found out you could get scholarships to the United States colleges and universities for playing golf, that's when I said, okay, I'm hitting balls every day and I'm going to work myself into a scholarship.
And he chose Brigham Young, which I think at that point was a bit of an unusual choice for him. There hadn't been any Canadians down there.
Brigham Young had a reputation of being a really good golf school. Johnny Miller had gone there, and Jimmy decided to go check it out. Brigham Young had a wonderful golf coach, Carl Tucker. Much later, of course, Mike Weir would go to Brigham Young.
He immersed himself in BYU's Mormon culture and worked hard to improve his game. By senior year, he was an All-American and led the golf team to their 4th straight conference championship. Meantime, summers were spent back home in Canada, winning tournaments and creating headlines.
I think when you win the national amateur championship, it's sort of the launching.
To win once was an achievement. To win twice and to win consecutively, you knew right then and there this guy was something for the future.